few moments' time. Here's how the men's singles draw has panned out. Actually 5 seeds in the last 8, 3 in the last 4. And the top 2 have made it through to this showpiece match. All the officials are now on court, so we should have the player introductions momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Denmark, one-seeded Viktor Axelsen.
Quite simply, the biggest star in the men's game. Double Olympic champion, 2-time world champion. And a high five for the mascot as well as he comes onto court. He was excellent yesterday. Had a tough match actually against Toma Popov. He's had 3 gamers out of 4 this week. But he does tend to get better as the tournament progresses.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing Singapore, please welcome Loh Kean Yew.
He's not had the best of it by any means against Axelsen, the Singaporean. 10-2 overall on the head-to-head. He's lost the last 6, including at the India Open in January. That was a quarter-final. And also, Axelsen beat him in the Paris Olympics last summer, also at the quarter-final stage. Very, very meticulous Axelsen. First on court, but second to shake hands. There's that 10-2. And there's that result in the India Open just a couple of months ago. Well, he is Danish dynamite, that's for sure. Has, of course, been world #1. He's down at #4 at the moment. Did have some injury issues last season, the 31-year-old. First got to #1 way back in September of 2017. And since he won his second Olympic title in Paris, he's taken down the Hong Kong Open, that was last year, and the India Open in January, and that means 26 World Tour titles. Well, there's the evidence. 3 of his 4 matches, as I said, have gone the distance. All that matters, though, as far as he's concerned, is that he's in this showpiece men's singles encounter and that he wins it. And to do that, he has to beat this man, Loh Kean Yew, 27 years of age. I'm not sure that world ranking of 15 does him any justice. He's been as high as 3. Youngest of 4 brothers. Apparently he was a bit cheeky as a child, I was reading, and then he shocked his family initially when he quit school to take up a career as a badminton player at 18 years of age, but they've come round. Won a couple of titles since that shot World Championship victory, the high-low 2021 and the Spain Masters last year. He's had a slightly smoother passage through than Axelsen has. Su Chao-Flong in the umpire's chair, and that is Uri Lutz of Belgium, being our service judge. Yeah, if you were with us yesterday, you'd have seen Loh Kean Yew, very impressive in his semi-final. Straight games, no problem. So here we go, Axelsen getting this men's singles final underway. Well, if that's any indication what we'll be in for, it was just long from Loh Kean Yew, but intriguing rally for starters. Early statement of intent from Viktor Axelsen. It's good, although Axelsen doesn't think so, because he's challenging. And he was very close to it, so you sense this might be a tight call. Did it clip the line? It most certainly did. Just is good enough. We mentioned that Loh Kean Yew's only beaten Axelsen twice. Of course, one of those occasions was in the first round when he won the world title in 2021. Well, it's a really positive start from the Dane. Shot. Crowd would love this to be really competitive, this final. Nearly ended up on Axelsen's side of the net. Wins the point, though. Brilliant play from Loh Kean Yew, and evidence already both men look on top of their game. That's exactly what you want. Two of them duking it out, both playing well at the same time. Great hands from Loh in that rally. Good by a big margin. He is in the mood, the Singaporean. We've had one Singaporean winner already. That was absolutely nailed, right out the middle of the racket. Forced the lift, fraction short. The rest was pretty straightforward. Well, I'm not sure too many would have predicted this scoreline. Not sure that Loh Kean Yew's made an unforced error yet. If he has, I can't remember it. Sometimes Axelsen can be a sluggish starter. Trying to take advantage of it here. Just a bit too much on that from the Singaporean. Well, challenge from Loh. I'm not sure he's going to get any joy with this one. It looked like it missed the sideline, and it wasn't going particularly quickly, the shuttle. I think the line judge would have been a perfect view, and indeed it's missed by a distance. too much angle. Well, just got a shift on momentarily there, Axelsen, but it was called out. And he's got himself on terms. Hasn't been anything other than behind so far in this first game, but he wins this point. He'll be ahead at the mid-game break. Well, they got big odds that Axelsen would be leading in the middle of this opening game when Loh was well ahead, but it's still right in the balance, and it's been excellent entertainment. Axelsen 11-10. Super shot that from Loh. He keeps his level high. Could be in for something of a thriller here, I fancy. Looks like Axelsen is right into rhythm now. Remember, that quarter-final in Paris was a very, very easy victory for Axelsen. He was brilliant, and of course he had the incentive of trying to equal Lin Dan's record of 2 Olympic gold medals, which he eventually did. But there might be a few warning signs flashing now in Loh's head. Can't afford to let Axelsen get away from him on the scoreboard. He's a good front runner. Yeah, well played. Well, he just wouldn't be denied, would he? It was a valiant defence while it lasted from the Singaporean. Still producing some wonderful shots, even though he's behind Loh. Well, he's playing brilliantly now. One minute, Axelsen's back on the back line. The next, there's that little bit of disguise, and he couldn't get there, the Olympic champion. So we're all tied up 16 apiece here in this opening game, which has been fantastic to watch. Look at the height that Loh gets. He's only 5'9", but wonderful spring and fantastic technique. Fouled Axelsen again. He was on the back foot, and by the time he adjusted, he couldn't get there. Was the trajectory of that shot did the damage, not so much the power. And this one going right to the wire, it seems. Absolutely the right idea, but just too much angle and beat the sideline. Well, first unforced error for a long time. Not a good moment to do it. Axelsen from 18-16 down, wins 3 in a row, and within 2 now of taking this opener. So, 2 chances then for the Olympic champion to secure the first game. Two game points. Great play from both men. And he keeps himself alive. Oh, it was in. It was a bit of a gamble to let that go from Loh, and it's Axelsen who strikes first, 21-19. But superb viewing. One love, Olympic champions in front.
Das Finale der Herren geht in den Phase mit Loh Kean Yew und Viktor Axelsen.
Well, dare we hope for a second game as good as the first. Great pick up, Axelsen. What a first point. Well, there was just a hint of desperation about that. That Loh maybe wanted to finish the rally very early. And that was a little bit of a snatch. Well, that first game could so easily have gone the other way. Fine margins, understandable that Loh would feel a little miffed at losing it, but he's just maybe let that affect his concentration in the early stages here, the second game. Suddenly finds himself 4-love down. Just a minute or so since we started this second game. Axelsen's in the mood. Not the news that Loh Kean Yew will want to hear, but Axelsen's normally a pretty good front runner. He gets ahead of you in a game. It's hard to wrestle the initiative back. 6-love. Going to leave that and then realise that would have been a bad move. He's on the board. Fantastic get from Axelsen, and again, but he couldn't do anything with that right at the body. He's having to work so hard, Loh Kean Yew, to win anything, any points against the Olympic champion. Two fantastic pickups, could do nothing with that. Didn't even look like he was trying to hit it that hard, but just the timing off the racket from Axelsen generates so much power. Missed it. Some of the net play that preceded that shot from Loh, quite ridiculous. Still firing the odd salvo, Loh. Just needs to keep believing. Seen how quickly momentum can change. This was perfectly played. Great net play again from both men. That is superb disguise from Loh. Well, he's done really well, Loh, to claw his way back. 8-3 down at one stage. That was just not committing to the shot. See, golfers do it sometimes. Don't follow through once they make contact. Just the same there. Axelsen's fist pump will tell you how big a point he thought it was after finally ending that run of low points. That's well long. So trying to assert again, the Dane. So a 4-point lead, Axelsen already a game up and halfway towards the title in game 2. honestly don't think anyone who's watched this match can say that Loh Kean Yew's played badly. Finds himself a game down, and 12-7 down against a revived and rejuvenated Axelsen. Off the top of the net, made it almost impossible for Loh to do anything with. Scoreboard makes pretty grim reading now, doesn't it, for the Singaporean? And this is what Axelsen does. This puts you under non-stop pressure. Well, he needs some inspiration from somewhere, and that's the start. What a fantastic point from Loh Kean Yew. And he has to hit almost every line, every shot to stop Axelsen. Well, I guess you could say it was a tad fortunate, but he does it quite often. Obviously aiming just to clear the net, and a little bit of a good fortune. There's the hand of apology, which he doesn't really mean. Obviously, none of the players do. But he's closing in here, the Olympic champion. Given as in and immediately challenged by the Dane. So Hawkeye on the case here. Excellent challenge from Axelsen. It's a big year. Well, every year's a big year for him. All England in a couple of weeks, and then, of course, the priority will be the World Championships in the autumn. That's in Paris this year. Of course, there were no World Champs last year, it being an Olympic year. Super 1000 event in Indonesia as well, and then the World Tour finals. Just a bit too much angle. Well, he picked the serve, he dealt with it, and he's only 2 points away now from the title. Superb from Axelsen down the line, and here are a clutch of championship points, 10 of them. Just delaying the inevitable, you would think. Missed it wide. So 4 championship points saved by Loh. The bad news is for him, he's got to save 6 more, but showing some serious spirit here, that's for sure. Well done. Is he getting a bit nervous here, Viktor? Surely not. Oh, he's dumped it in the net. Would you believe it? Looked an absolute formality. 6 championship points saved by Loh. Just about cleared the net. On the line. On the line. What's happening here? 7 now he's saved. Looks like he's in meltdown at the moment, Axelsen. Finally. Well, he was getting really nervous, you can see from the shake of the head, but in the end he comes through 21-18 in that second game. But really the last 8 or 9 points shouldn't mask what was otherwise a fantastic display from the double Olympic champion. Loh didn't play badly at all. But Axelsen wins his 27th World Tour title. He was very nervy at the end, but for most of the match he was brilliant, as usual. 21-19, 21-18, 53 minutes on court. Seen so many youngsters here this week. Obviously no school today, taking full advantage of it. Danish flags are out. Well, after saving 8 championship points, Loh finally buckled. The expression says it all from Axelsen. I think I've ever seen him capitulate like that when he's got, or when he had a whole clutch of match points, in this case championship points. But doesn't matter, he got over the line in the end. So here we go with the ceremony for the men's singles.
Ladies and gentlemen, this award ceremony is for the men's single of the YONEX German Open 2025. It will be presented by Boris Reicher, CEO of YONEX.
Great tournament, runner-up!
Runner-up from Singapore, Loh Kean Yew.
He's played well this week. He played well today. Just came across Axelsen in sublime form till right at the end. and get a check for $9,120 US. Will Loh.
And our new champion from Denmark, Viktor Axelsen.
Just as motivated, doesn't he, for the Super 300s as ever he did. Obviously saw this as an important event to help with his build-up towards the All England, and he's left with the gold medal, the trophy, and a check for $18,000 US, which probably just loose change to him, but the sobering news for every other male professional on the planet is that Axelsen is back in red-hot form.
So, jetzt geht es gleich für beide auf die Ehrenrunde.
We'll need about 5 mantelpieces for all his trophies. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we switch the emphasis to doubles. The Stoiber sisters looking to cement their #1 seeding and take down the title against surprise finalists Sataki and Takahashi of Japan. That's next.